2020 Bryant C3. This boat comes in at 23 feet, so it's got ample amounts of storage and lounge space in the boat. It's got a really cool seating layout that we'll go through in a little bit more detail when we hop inside. But this particular C3 is in a onyx black and summit white color combo with the classic gel lines on it. We also have a black power tower, a set of JL 8.8 tower speakers, and a bimini up top. As we swing around the back, got a nice big swim platform, rear-facing seats on the transom, and a nice open walkthrough on the port side there. This boat does have the Volvo reverse drive set up with a 300 horsepower 5.3 liter engine. Also set up with a surf system and a 1,200 pound ballast system. We'll go ahead and hop inside in just a moment, and we'll also show you the surf wave and some running footage on this C3. So let's hop inside and check out all the awesome features on this Bryant C3. All right, guys, we're on the interior of the new Bryant C3. We're gonna go through and show you all the cool features of this boat. It's definitely very different from a lot of the boats that we've had in the past. But if you want to come back here, we'll start on the platform. We have a full SeaDeck platform on the boat, so nice and grippy. It's going to dry out really fast if it gets wet, unlike a lot of the boats in this segment that are just going to have like a textured fiberglass finish on it. So YouTube haters, I'm going to keep my shoes on because it's cold. But you have a nice step walk through on the port side of the boat. So nice access from platform into this open interior we have in the Calandra. In the back corner here, under the step, it's elevated to help keep water from rushing back into the boat, but we've got our battery switch and dual battery setup. And then on our transom seats, pretty cool and unique setup. Right now you can see the seats are flipped up, so you can have two or a couple people in the back facing forwards, and when you're hanging out swimming, say you're putting on a wakeboard, you've got the seats in the back as well. But on our side panel over here, you hit the switch, these seats will actually go completely flat on both sides, and I'll just fold down one side just for time's sake, but it can turn the back of the boat into a nice big flat sun pad, so super comfy to lay out, hang out in the sun. So you've got that, and then you can just hit the switch to bring it on back up. Once this is up, we'll dig into the engine real quick. We do have armrests on the outside there as well. Thank you, Mark. Let's flip open the engine hatch. This thing is equipped with a 300 horsepower Volvo, and part of the reason you can surf behind this is because Volvo's made a reverse drive, but essentially it's a normal IO out drive with the prop flipped around so it's deeper under the boat, so it makes it a lot safer for surfing. But again, this is a V8 engine. It's direct inject, and it's got 300 horsepower. Along with that, it has a 1,200 pound ballast system, so if we swing down here, you'll see our two pumps to fill those two tanks in the boat. So that helps create a really nice surf wave and wakeboard wake behind the boat. And we've got some video that we'll show you as well to go along with the running footage. And then in the back here, we do have an integrated battery charger for the batteries. Left side's got a little bit of storage too. This thing being a really deep boat, not only do you feel like you're really down inside it, it's got a ton of storage. Open up the center hatch here, we've got a massive storage area. It's gonna be a great spot to keep your wake surfers and wakeboards when you're done with them. And whatever
put
else.
Your leg down in there for a measurement.
I might just jump in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, this is up just above my knees, so you'll definitely be able to fit your fair share of boards and stuff in there. And it's got this nice mat to keep it from getting your boards from getting scratched up. As you can see, we got the life jackets a little bit further forward, so boards, longer boards can fit up in there. And while we're talking storage, let's go ahead and check out the other spots in the boat for gear. Flip open our seat. Got another storage compartment in here that stores the table that actually mounts in this little plate here. So when the seat is down, sit and have a nice conversation, have the table here, and yeah, just kind of transform the feel of the boat a little bit. On our port side, you'll see some charging ports in here. We've got those throughout the boat. And then a full-size drop-in igloo cooler goes under this seat. If you don't want the cooler in the boat or want to move it somewhere else, it just becomes storage for you. And before we go any further forwards, let's take a look at our tower. This is a power folding tower, so at the helm, you simply hit the button, and I'll actually show you. Got tower up, tower down right here. Down, and it comes down nice and fast. Bring that back up. But if you need to go under a bridge, throw the boat on the lift, makes it a heck of a lot easier than having to manually fold it, and you don't have to mess with anything else once the tower's down.
Let's go through the screen really quick. Can you drive us over there?
We'll head out of the wind real quick.
Yeah.
I'll actually close the windshield too. Alright, so if you want to swing around, maybe around the back here.
Yep.
But obviously a nice big helm seat on this thing, so you can sit 2 people on it if you wanted to, relatively comfortably. And it does have a bolster that flips up if you want to sit up a little bit higher, but everything's nice and low in the dash, not anything really blocking your view. We've got this nice 12.4-inch touch display on here. So to just give you a quick rundown of it, your main screen here, say we're out surfing right now, you've got the different rider presets that are set up from the factory. So you've got surf left and right, you've got Wake Pro and Wake Junior for wakeboarding, and then we also have a back to dock mode that's essentially just going to drain all your ballast down and deactivate any of the surf tabs you've got activated. And then we've got speed control. You can toggle on and off and adjust settings with the plus and minus arrow. Just some of the stuff that you don't normally see on an IO that are geared a little bit more towards doing water sports.
Preston, show how easy it is to just put it into surf mode.
Yeah, so say we want to go surfing right now. All you got to do is hit surf left or surf right, and then you'll see that our ballast begin filling to 100%. Our speed came on and set our speed to that nice 11.2 miles per hour. And then you pretty much just wait for your tanks to be full, and yeah, you're ready to roll from there. Other really nice features, you got your trim gauge down here, and whenever you have your surf or wakeboard settings active, it only allows you to keep that trim in a usable segment. Obviously, you can trim that outdrive really high up, and at a certain point, the wave's gonna really not be usable for any of the activities you want to do, and the boat doesn't allow you to go beyond that unless you deactivate it. So kind of an intelligent bit that they programmed into the software. We'll jump in. You also have your stereo, which is controlled through the screen. It's got AM, FM, Bluetooth, USB, auxiliary. All that fun stuff is right there, and you can listen to music however you'd like. There is a reverse camera, as you can see right there. See the platform? We also have maps. We're out on Geist Reservoir right now, and you can see if we move around, it's a nice depth chart of the entire lake, so you can make sure you stay in the spots that are deep enough and appropriate for wake surfing and wakeboarding. Other than that, you just have engine diagnostics all around. You got your hour meter, all that. If you tap the button on the right, speedo, tack, water temp, depth meter right there on the screen. And everything else is on the little buttons down here on the right side. So you got your lighting, horn, you got the different RGB settings in here as well. You can go into on your settings menu. But courtesy lighting, bilge and blower, and then again the tower up and down right there. This boat does have underwater lights, also has docking lights. And then on the left, we have this nice storage cubby. This pad right here is actually a wireless charger. There you go. And then you have a USB hookup for your tunes right up top, or charging. There's also a stereo controller on the left side. You can do volume, skip tracks, and pretty unique. I've not actually seen this before, but all these plus and minus on this controller here control different zones in the boat. So you've got your tower speakers, bow, cockpit, and subwoofer adjustments on there. Port side seat. If you want to flip it around and have your person face backwards, they can do that. Flip it the other way, face forwards. Just a little bit of transformable seating. And
unlatch it.
1 second here. Doors. We have the portable head in the port side here, so it's got the nice sink. This does have a fresh water tank, and it does have a waste hold in it as well with a drain hookup on the bow. But obviously, if you're out for those long days, the head can come in handy. Otherwise, it's got a lot of storage space in there as well for gear if you don't find yourself ever having any need for the head of the boat. Instead of a glove box, you just have a SeaDeck pad over here with a little tray that has a lip to keep stuff from falling out. But SeaDeck's nice and grippy, keeps stuff from sliding around. And if we roll our way up to the bow, you'll see this boat is equipped with the slide-in air dam. You can take that out, but it's great for cold days like today when it's chilly and the wind keeps the wind from coming. So both this, especially the C7, which we'll also have a video on that, has a ton of room in the bow. I set up here. I'm obviously not very tall, but I have plenty of room to stretch out, and you got the nice high seat back here. Cup holders and stereo in the front, bow filler cushion, and then up in the bow, if you open up the storage tray, we do have a nice anchor storage in the front here. So roll your rope up and deploy that thing nice and easy off the front of the boat. And then I'll show you kind of how our storage works in here. Either side, we kind of have these flip-up gull wings. I can get it with my gloves. This does have a bow cover, snap-on bow cover. And then over on this side, you'll see we have the fenders in here. This thing has Fender Pros, so possibly demonstrate this for you. If I can. I'm not going to be able to reach it from here. Keep these little clips tied onto your fenders. They latch in nicely inside of the boat. You don't have to retie it every single time. Pretty much covers all the cool features on this Calandra. We'll go ahead and check out the surf wave, check out some running footage, and yeah, if you have any questions, give us a call, 317-845-9253.